June garden update. Hello. By now you should have seen the fruit update. So this is the vegetable update. My okra. I don't know if you remember. This one's, yep, there we go. This one was from the inside. Look here, spotted lanternfly. Hold on a second. There's a spotted lanternfly on my okra. No, you don't. Tired of y'all. Sorry, this has been a garden update. It's a garden update, all right. So anyway, hold on, let me put this back so I don't forget to put it back later. My okra, that was a spotted lanternfly on it. Don't know what's it doing on it, but anyway. This is the okra from indoor. And it's doing tall and skinny. It was tall and skinny indoor. It's tall and skinny, but it's starting to put branches out, which is good. Behind this is my ginger. Check this out. I did a video indoor my ginger. It came back. It started right here with a little guy right there. Little mosquito on my cheek. Right there started. And then this one just shoot out. I thought it died. It's back. That's good. And of course, this is my cold frame. Most of the stuff is out, but I'm using it for stuff too. I just some garlic chive that I pulled up. Put in water for now. Tomato. Ugh. I had these seeds came in. Let's not put these. I got a mosquito on my hand, that's why. These seeds came in. This is the tomato apricot zebra. May 28. I planted the seeds. 3 seeds and all 3 came out. So anyway, I need to put it out in the regular sun now because I need to transplant it out. This here was my transplant area, but as you can see, it got rearranged because some stuff came in and that took care of that. So anyway, put it back over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here for now. So I need to see it so I can remember to transplant it out. Of course, my time. Planned the container. At the time, there was nothing in the container. Now we have volunteer tomato and garlic chives. That's in my time. Over here. Oh, great. Second thing came in that I planted out is the black strawberry tomatoes. May 28th. Same time when I did this one. Both the package came in at the same time and I did both of them at the same time. I was curious to see what they look like. I need to transplant them out. One thing over there now is some juice from my mulch. I do a tablespoon of it in a gallon of water and it so does wonders over there. Keeping that. My tomatoes, I transplanted out. No label, of course, so we'll see what it is when it comes up. My, again, love eggplant, and no label either, so we'll find out what it is when it comes up. And behind it, stuck behind it, is okra. At the time, I was just putting it in there, you know, I figured the container is big enough. I've been using this for like 3 years, so I decided to go ahead and do it. And of course, you can see, weed, of course. The eggplant is expanding. These two were together. It's 2 eggplant, but they were together they were together. I couldn't separate them without tearing them apart. I didn't want to, so I planted them together. And of course, they're separate. You know, they're pushing apart. And then of course, I thought, oh, the container is big. Stick something else. And I stuck 2 okras. Only this one did not survive. One here. Only one made it. So I don't know. I guess if it get tall enough, it should be fine. Over here, I have my tomato. I'm sorry. Over here, I have my pepper, my overwinter pepper from indoor. This was one of my mom's bell pepper. Should be bell pepper. And here's another one. I'm not sure what. Oh, look here. I have peppers. Look at that. There's another one here too. I remember these were my mom's bell pepper. It was a nice fat chunk. That's why I bought it inside. This one, I think this is, I forgot. It has a complicated name. I forgot the name of it. But it normally like bear maybe 1 or 2 on the big peppers on a little tiny vine. So I'm going to see what happens to this. But this, good. Overwinter, my 2 overwinter peppers out of 3. The jalapeno survived. I'll show that to you in a few minutes. So this is my pepper. Of course, I stuck a marigold with it. I thought this was pak choi, but it's the Nagasaki, Chinese Nagasaki, something like that I planted and I forgot to take it out. So anyway, we're gonna eat that next. I just put this here a few minutes ago, and this mulch that got dropped off by the family, I'm gonna get ready to transplant them. This is mulch dropped off by the family. I'm going to put them in the container. My callaloo, I just moved over here. My callaloo container, normally behind me. It'll go back tomorrow once I get all this stuff out the way. This is mulch. And look here, stuff is growing in there. This is mulch. I'm gonna rent to all this. Gonna go in the same container. I put a melon over here. This is some melon. Thank you. At least I have one the tag. Delicious 51. That's all it said. May 28th. So anyway, I stuck it here. The plan is for it to run on here. I'll see what happens. Oh, back up. Of course, the grapevine, I already did the grapevine for the fruit, but in here is my chayote, my chocho. Hold on. I put my chocho in there because I had no other place to put it. That it gets sun, it's warm. Even though it's in the back, the sun on this side get all the sun in the morning and in the afternoon. It's warm back here. So I'm gonna see what happens. It's not gonna do anything. It's too late to bear any fruit. But hey, a chayote made it outside. Over here I have tomatoes. And this is sun sugar. I love these. I have a lot of these all over the place. These are my sun sugars, huge. It's in a big container back here. It's doing good. Stuck in the corner is my cucumbers. At the time I put it in back there, this area was empty. There was nothing. I said perfect area, but I have to watch it because it's like this guy getting big, blocking the sun out. But the peas are coming down. So that's the good thing about it. So I'm going to try not to put nothing tall so it can get some sun. And of course, here's my peas. It's drying out. So once it's finished, I'm gonna pull this up. By next week it should be done. I'm gonna pull this up, weed this out, and transfer some callaloo. I'm gonna transfer some callaloo from this into this. I make this a callaloo container this year. Once the peas is finished. Over here, of course I have a marigold, pretty little guy. Look at that. If I get some seeds, I'm gonna keep. Okay, over here I have my snow peas is going, it's drying out. Okay, I missed this one, big fat guy right here. I'm gonna pick it anyway. Get the seeds from the inside. So anyway, this one is dying down. This is the first one I planted, it's going down. So I already have peas coming up in there. Beans, runners. I have runner beans already coming up in there. So I'm just gonna snip the bottom so I don't mess with the root. I'm gonna snip these out and let the runner bean take over. Over here I have my garlic, which I don't know what's going on this year, but my garlic are doing bad. I'm getting ready to pull them. Okay, so anyway, I transplanted. I had so much tomato, didn't know what to do with them. I transplanted them in here. The tomatoes are doing great. Look at them. I mean, just seen the scrawny little things I put in here. They are exploding. But don't know what's going on with my garlic. And this is my onion. I stuck an onion in here also. I'm going to go ahead and break these off so I can cook them before they get too dry out. So I just stuck the onion in here. But the garlic are not doing too good. I pulled one out early, 2 out. They're not big. Check this out. They're not as big as last year. I had fantastic. These were planted November. But I should have had decent garlic still. And I've been hanging my garlics up here. I've been hanging them on these. The ones I've been pulling, I was testing, trying to see what's going on with them. I pulled 4. Another one right here. This one broke off right here. This one now, and I took one inside and cooked it. Now let's get back over here. So we did tomato garlic, pea, my third peas. It's also drying up, but I had a lot of peas from it. Still doing good up top. But, a couple more weeks, they're done. Because the weather the weather is hot. I'm not complaining. I'm happy, very happy about the heat. But they don't do good for peas, right? They're not for peas. Slap a mosquito. Tomato. This is patio choice. Okay, no, this is one. I put a bunch of seeds in. I don't know what it was. Patio choice, microtom, red robin, Korean long. It's one of them. We'll find out, but I don't know. Because this also from the microtom seed that I had, that they were not tiny tomatoes. The things that tiny tomatoes, they were not. So we're going to find out. Hey, we have blossoms. We'll find out in time. And when I finish, I'm going to tie this up. This is a volunteer back here. Look at that guy, huge. Look at this thing. That's a volunteer. And I'm not sure. I think I had the sun gold over here last year. But of course, unless I'm not sure we're hybrid or not. I never checked. But I had volunteer. Give it a thing and see what happens. I'm going to have to give it some tall sticks and tie it up more later. Little flower down here to help out. I'm going to have to move this out because it's not getting a lot of sun down here. I'll work on that later. My lavenders are doing fantastic. We got blossom. I'm going to cut these off and dry them. Look here. This is not a permanent spot. This is just a temporary spot. Because when it rains, you can see all my buckets. When it rains, this old corner, I have buckets everywhere. They get full fast. But my lavenders are nice. Another lavender over here. And underneath that is my yam. Tomorrow, I'm transplanting, giving a container. I've yet to find a container to put it in, but I put it over here temporarily. This is temporarily. My butterfly bush, doing great. It says the vegetable, the flowers are here too, so my butterfly bush. I had a bunch, only one survived. Okra. I thought these things were struggling, but they caught right back up and they're doing great. And like I said, this corner get all the sun in the morning. Mint. I forgot what this was. I just transplanted it out of something because I say it looked like a herb. And the mint, I harvested this mint once already, so get ready to do a second harvest on it. Oh yeah, these are Chinese Nagasaki? Late Nagasaki. I think that's what it's called, late Nagasaki. See how big these things are? Oh, I'm going to grow them every year. More lavender. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, check this out. Hello. I planted it down here. Let it just run. I had it run on the cable wires. So I tied it up earlier. So, let them run. All run. I'm not sure if that one got... I don't know if it got pollinated or not, because I saw that late. So we'll find out. And it's in this container over here. Got a tray at the bottom because it was drying up a lot. So, see what happens with that. My strawberry box, of course. I didn't do part of the fruit. I didn't do when I did the fruit video. I don't think I did this. And of course, inside of it is lettuce. I'll harvest these later on. So, I might just cover the strawberry boxes from here. And the more strawberries. I'm not sure if I did it in the fruit video. But anyway, more strawberries. And we did that. I'm working on this okra right now. Give it another container. Because it's doing good in this one. There were fat little chunks. But the container is not big enough, so I'm going to give it a new container. My mom mint, I just cut the mint. Oh, I didn't take a picture of that. I just cut my mom mint down. And I'm going to give it some fertilizer. There's going to so much callaloo seed in there coming up. You see all the callaloo seed? That's all callaloo seeds coming up. But I'm going to give it some fertilizer. It's going to come right back there because I cut this one down. I cut the whole container down. And this is the second growth. Get ready to cut it down again so it can give me some more. My asparagus box. There's asparagus coming up. Can you see it? Yeah, look at it. Yeah. So anyway, I planted this one in it this year. This is the purple. I planted this year. I didn't harvest, I think I only harvested 2 out of it because a lot didn't come up and I didn't want to let them, get bigger next year for next year. Also, we have this color luba. This is the purple one. You see the color? Okay. Or they call it amaranth. Because, my mom said the green one is a color luba. These are amaranth. So this is amaranth. I'm going to take it out, put it someplace else. I'll have another one. I'll show it to you. Okay, so anyway, my asparagus container. Tomato. I have tomato. No label. That means it's tomato. And a whole bunch of callaloo in there. All these I'm going to pull up. They get a little bit bigger. I'm going to take them out. Try to get them. I pull them out early, but I don't want to. I'm trying to see if I can get them to get a little bit bigger. And then I can just pull the whole thing out. And get it before they get hard. This box was a nice big size. I didn't use it last year, so I'm using it this year. I don't know what's wrong with my beet leaf. So anyway, I'm not sure what that is. So we take that off. But anyway, more weed. More callaloo down here, callaloo. I have a pepper. I forgot the name of this one. I think it's a bell pepper. And here's another one. This one is golden or something. I guess not golden. Look here. Short guy, but he has pepper on there. Nice. I had a tomato. Oh no, I had a tomato over here didn't make it, and I have an okra, and it's not making it either. It was good the other day. I don't know what's something eating, so I need to put I'm gonna spray some stuff. Look here. Something ate off my okra. It was doing so good. So I need to put I'm gonna put some stuff in here. It's not gonna make any difference, but I'm gonna just spread it back. 2 okras there, both them die. Peppers. I don't know why it's shriveling up. These guys are doing good. We're doing good. January 29th I planted these. So these are seasoned. These are sweet yellow from the inside. The plant I had on the inside in my I had on Zoom. Plant I had on the inside that I grew inside. I got the seeds, they came out. Look at that. The only problem I love this idea because the squash vine borers normally get me. By now all the trees are died and I get maybe 1 or 2 zucchini out of it. This one is doing great. The only problem I have is that you have to be diligent on this to catch it there's a lot of males in there, but not a lot of females. So you have to be diligent to catch the females when they come out. And so far I only got 2. And I lost 1 or 2 there. You can see one back down if you can see it. It's rot. It didn't work out too good. So next year I do this, I have to put in an area that I can get all around it. And I got to be more diligent. I'm going back and forth. I'm not here like, we have to watch this every day. Because one day you see a female coming up. And you're like, okay, you got a couple of days. Next time you come back, it's already closed up. So that's take care of that. Okay, another amaranth right here. This one I transplanted. I don't know what's going on with these guys. And this one I transplanted from over here. There's another one back here. Yeah, another one here. I took it out of this spot. I didn't want to have 2 of them in here trying to take over the pepper. Turn this around so the pepper get more sun. Or they share the sun. Okay, so anyway. My tomato, I don't know what's going on with these things. So, my pepper. Now the pepper here, and it's time to stake it. We had a wind that came through. This is a job on these. This is not tall enough, so I'm gonna get a taller stake for this and stake it. And back in the back, hidden back there, is the eggplant. So it is crowded back here. We were supposed to get this to a junkyard. As you can tell, it's still here. And that's what messing me up because normally I have another spot right there I can put it, but that's that. So let's get some of these to the junkyard, but we didn't get to it. So all this is just crowded in here. So I have to find another spot and take my eggplant out. Plus I just realized this is the first time I put zucchini in. This zucchini is a monster. I didn't realize I've never had a zucchini tree this big. This thing is huge. There's 2 of them in there too. Never had one like that. So it's blocking out all the sun that goes normally go in that corner. In this container, I have carrots and, of course, callaloo. Can I say callaloo? More callaloo in here. I'm going to cut them out so the carrot out of the box by itself. This is just seeds. This is my broccoli from last year. It's just seeds. So I decided to cover it up because it started, there was some white stuff on it. So I cut the limbs off that had the white stuff and I put the net over it to protect it. Over here, I have, I don't know what that is. It's a pumpkin or, it's going to be a 2-part video because this is long. It came up as a squash. So zucchini is a squash. I'm not sure what it is. It came up, I transplanted it, and here it is. So we see what happened. I had this little tiny little tomato in here. I stuck it in here. I didn't think it survived. Look at that. So I have to transplant it out while I can. Over here I have peppers, and these were late bloomers. The crazy thing is that I don't remember putting them all this close together. I'm losing it. So I don't know what happened over here. So I got 3 peppers side by side and that side's empty. So one must have been over there, died. 2 more peppers here. We have a bunch of tomatoes here. They were tiny little things. I just stuck them in there because I figured. I didn't think they'd make it, but they did. My asparagus. Those are purple asparagus I planted this year. Behind all this is my potato, but I'll give it to you from a different angle. It's my potato. These from a different angle. I already did the fig tree, so we'll move on from that. I also, the birds started eating the seeds. I saw them over here, but I'm like, oh, there's nothing over there for them to eat. There's no figs or nothing yet. I was wrong about that because they were eating the seeds. Oops, camera, they were eating the seeds. So I decided to let them have this one, and I cover the rest of these up so they can dry. I can get them. And of course, down you have a peas down here that's gonna get caught up. Just gonna have to come down eventually because the peas is gonna get caught up in it. I thought this was a bush bean I was planting. I didn't realize I planted a runner. So I have to work on that. And there's a tomato back here too. And a marigold. So I have to work on that. My potatoes here. And in here, I stuck a carrot. Don't ask me why. There's carrot right there. Okay, I was transplanting them out because they were in this one, but I stuck 2 carrots in here. And they look like they're doing good. So we're going to see what happens. My potatoes. I have 4 containers of potatoes over there. This is my sweet potato, of course. And that is my second sweet potato. Or batatas. I overwintered. Yeah, we overwintered all these. And some of them, I think these are slips I started from my mother's mulch. And these are the ones she overwintered that survived. Not a lot. Behind this, I don't know if you can see all this. Oops. Oh. I already did the figs. Okay. Next thing is my tomato. Stuck behind these beans. I don't know how I got my stuff mixed up. I swear these were runners. Set up for runners. It's bush beans. And the tomato is stuck behind it. So I'm going to have to... Number 7. Tomato, number 7. I have to look at my list to see what number 7s were. But you know it's tomatoes. Okay, and that's all that matters. It's tomatoes. Need to get a string for this one. Tie this one up. See, the potato is starting to run. So I got to start to weave it back in here. So it run up this trellis right here. Got to weave it back in. So let's see if I can catch them early. And of course, I put a lot of peas in there, too many seeds in it. I didn't realize all of them would come up like that. Yeah, I just didn't zoom again. Nope, not in zoom. Okay, and I planted this spinach early. They all went to seed on me. Don't know why. Well, now I know it because 8th March, giant spinach, something spinach. No, yeah. It's hot now, but they do anything else then. And I have a marigold back here too. Of course. Every year I have the container. Those are volunteer carrots that came up. And we have another one going to seed. So we're gonna have another volunteer, and these are volunteer radish. I haven't planted a thing in there. That's this year. It's all volunteer for the last 2 years. The radish is year 3, and the carrots this is year 1. They went to seed last year on me. I'm gonna take it. Okay. First one, pepper of the season. Nice, right? Check that out. And it's all colored, of course, surround it. So I have to cut these out to get a little bit bigger. My eggplant over here. Ooh, that's dry. I need some water. My eggplant. Don't know what it is. We'll find out when it comes up. My other zucchini. Another big guy. I caught 2 in there that I was able to fertilize. I just hope it were to pollinate. But it's too big against here. I just hope it works. Because I love zucchini. I want to get some zucchini. But I tell you, it's a work trying to keep up and hang around to catch them when they come out. It's another big guy. Beans, we've been picking, I think by now you should have seen some harvest beans. We've been harvesting beans off of this tree. And I don't know what's going on because I planted the one behind it, beans too. Twice I planted beans in there. And not even once did the beans come out in this one back here. Nothing. I planted beans twice. One thing came up in this color loop. So the beans are down in this because I've been harvesting these. So I have to say I got a nice crop out of this. And there's 1 or 2 little blossoms. Oops, can't see from because of the leaf. There's 1 or 2 little blossoms. Behind it is another pepper. There's no tag, but they're long peppers, whatever that means. All right, then a tomato behind it. And we have tomato, look at that. Oops, we have tomatoes. So I have to, I've been trimming the leaves. Guess I'm gonna cut some more leaves. And of course we have callaloo everywhere. Callaloo. Okra. And be honest with you, I'm not sure how these 2 beans ended up in here. I just hope they're not runners. I hope they're not runners. Because I have 2 okras in here. Callaloo, of course. So I'm hoping they're not runners. I was going to transplant them, but I decided not to because I didn't want to kill them. Hidden back here is a strawberry bush. Strawberry. I don't know why, but I'll move that later. This was just a container I put a marigold in this year. Of course, callaloo. We already cut. See how fat these guys are? See how fat they are? We already cut from these. We cut. This is how I'm trying to get the others big, this big. We cut, but we didn't cut the whole thing. So now these are growing out, and then we're gonna harvest these and let it keep giving us more callaloo. My blueberry already did blueberries, so we're not gonna do blueberries. Now, don't ask me what I was thinking when I did this. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, good. Let me open the I'm going to open the tops up. Yeah, I need to open the tops up. These are melons or something. These are runners. Melons. What kind? I'm not sure. Because I don't see a label anywhere. So, I put them in this. So, I'm going to go ahead and open the top ups. They don't need the top. I'm not going to do that now because it'll take too long. So, I'm going to open the top up so they can take the top off so they can just run out free. This one's starting to get bunched up. Let's free that. This one got out. Yeah, that one got out great. So I start watching them or take the top off so they can run out. They can run over here for like here because I'm not going to get to this. I thought I was going to get over here this year, but from the look of it, I'm not going to make it. I have eggplant over here again. And my plan was to get to these 2. I have 4 containers over here. I haven't got to. And I thought I wasn't going to get to it, but I guess not. Empty container I had. I forgot what I had in here. It's empty now. We have lettuce. Look at this lettuce. Look at that beauty. And there's more seeds coming in, so we're going to get some lettuce out of this. I'm not going to do off this video because it's taking too long. My winter sowing, I never got a chance to transplant out. still sitting here waiting on me to transplant it out. Asparagus back here. And these are the purple. And my zucchini, no, these are the yellow zucchini. Look at that. I'm hoping I can catch them. I took the net off because they were spreading too much. So I'm hoping I get it and pollen. Well, I'm hoping, I tried to do this, but I don't know if it's going to protect them from the squash vine borers. We're going to find out. I need to sow these out. This container is going to go in. I'm going to put these containers, I'm going to put them in, but time, get it done. I have an empty container over there, so there's nothing in that. I just transplanted tomatoes in this today. Another sun sugar. So we got another sun sugar here. Over here we got, like I said, I just did this today, so I need to work on the protection stuff. And I'm taking it from one, so he said, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm taking it from this right now. I got to find something else later on to put around that one. Okay, anyway, I don't know what kind of pepper these are. Not sure what these are. Time will tell. And some herb, but I'm not sure what that was. Cilantro? I think it's cilantro. Hey, okay. Lettuce, more lettuce. These are beautiful. I gotta pick these before they go bad on me. We harvested one set already, and there's some beets in here too. So we have beets, 2 beets down here, and there's a beet on it. Beet. Now it's forming. But you know what? This is not weed. And this like there's a carrot too. So I need to work on this container. Everything is in here. We already harvested some of the lettuce, so I need to get the rest out of here. But I'm not going to do that now because it's taking too long. My Brussels sprout is forming. Hopefully I get some Brussels sprout this year. Last year they didn't form enough. So they didn't get big enough. So hopefully I get some Brussels sprout this year. The last of the tomatoes to be transplanted. We have callaloo, and this is onions. Tomato, another tomato. No name, so we'll find out when it comes up. We got tomato over here, and these guys are doing good. Tall tree. I have to tie this up. So this is wide. I have to tie this up. And there's a tag on this one. Online tomato. Okay, so I bought it. This is a beefsteak then. I bought an online beefsteak. Empty container. I have some radish in here. I need to take the lid off. I have to take the lid off so they can expand more, which I do later on. And my other zucchini, yellow. I pollinated that one over there. Might be another one I pollinated, but I'm waiting on them to open up so I can pollinate them. We have so much male flowers, but not enough female flowers. But I pollinated that one, so hopefully, let me see if it works. I just put this cage, I swapped this cage out today, so I have to fix this later. Another pepper. Cucumbers. I thought they were gonna run. I got them ready. I got this ready for them to run on, man. Look here. There. You see what happened. Okra. Cucumbers. And zucchini. Marigold in there to help them out. And I see blossom. You see the blossom? I see blossom. There. I see blossom. But they're not running. I thought they were gonna run. The screen is supposed to go on something. Put it there for now. More more peppers. And this one is doing spread out. I'm trying to figure out which one is this one. It's not my indoor pepper. But I have no tag on it. It's not my overwinter pepper, I should say. Anyway, we got tomato. These are plummies. Oh. I don't think I need these anymore in there because it's filled itself out, so I can put these in the other container that I'm looking for. Okay, we have more peppers and tomatoes and more tomatoes. My greens went to seed, and of course we got seeds, so I'm just gonna collect them when they come up. I have a purple. This one, my winter sowing my purple cabbage. Okay. I gotta make sure it stay protected. When my hands are, I get fix that back when my hands are free. And of course, I don't know what's wrong with this eggplant where it's dying. But if it dies, I got something that's ready to go in there. Tomatoes, these are tomatoes. Look at these monsters. These were online tomatoes, and I could have swear they were supposed to be compact. But anyway, eggplant, thyme, garlic chives, more pepper, onions. I had on the other spot and it got knocked over. I don't know how it got knocked. Something knocked it over. So I transplanted over here. And we got, again, same thing happened. Peas. I hope they're runners. I hope they're compact. We got a poor eggplant in there getting beat up because everybody's in there. Spinach went to seed. We got an eggplant right here. Bunch of onions did not come. And the spinach, that's the one spinach went to seed. So got eggplant here, and I hope these are bush beans. Garlic chives right here. Tomatoes, these are volunteer. Look at this big snail. Is it alive? Yes, it is. Sorry, gotta go to snail heaven. Give me a second. Okay, so the snail's gone. These are volunteer tomatoes right here, so I'm gonna leave them there. I already showed you this eggplant right here. This was a transplant from the other one in the back that I showed you earlier. That is transplant. There's another one back there need transplanting, so we're gonna do that. My ensign chick. The only one I have that survived. The squirrel dug this one here and it just died. I didn't even realize it was dug up till it was too late. And I already did the pepper from that side with the garlic chives. Lettuce I planted, transplant some out already, gonna transplant some more out, and the pepper. And I'll continue from here after later.